This released all my money blocks. Before I knew it, I was like, wow, this is smooth. This is working. Everything is coming together. And all I had to do was this. Hi guys, my name is Kimyana. If you are new here, this is the Intuitive Soul Tribe. Here we talk about all things manifesting. So, law of attraction, law of assumption. If those are your vibes, welcome. I'm so excited to get into today's video because today we are going to break those money barriers down. We are going to just blow them things up. We are not letting these barriers stop us from our greatness anymore. So you have come to the right video. You're going to want to watch to the end because on all my videos, if you're new here, I like to put big gold nuggets at the end of my videos. And I don't want you missing out on the secret sauce because of that. Let's get into this. Big thing that people don't do when it comes to manifesting is identify what blocks you're having. I can't tell you guys the amount of times in my past when I would struggle to manifest wealth. And the reason I did was because I had these idolizations, I had these ideas of the way wealth was supposed to be acquired. And I didn't realize how badly my brain has been tainted by it. And the thing is, the biggest thing is we want to identify what our blocks are. If you don't know what the blocks are, you can't stop them. So it's really big to understand what it is you're struggling with. Not just be like, oh, I don't know what it is, I just can't manifest money. No, there's something behind something behind something. It's like finding out that there's some figure underneath the blanket. You may be like, okay, let me peel the blanket back and see who it is. But you expect to find something underneath that blanket because there's obviously some figure being formed underneath it. That's what I mean by identifying the blocks is, what is that figure for you? What is hiding beneath the covers, not wanting to get out? Whatever that is your truth. That is the block that you are having. For me, I have similar blocks to most people, but a few of them were, number one, having guilt when it comes to spending. It didn't matter what I was spending. I could have been spending money on things that I needed and I still would have made myself feel bad about it. Like, did I need this right now though? You know, like things like that. That has to stop. You're not going to see Elon Musk pay for something and then be like, oh, did I really need that? I mean, they may think that at some point in their life of just existence as a human, but it's not going to be to the point where it's detrimental so it stops the cash flow in his life. And that's the same concept with us as manifestors. We need to look at life from a perspective of it's always there, not, oh, these conditions have to be met in order to be there, or like I have to do this one thing consistently to get this thing in return. No, you don't have to do any of that. You are a winner. You are a winner and things are working in your favor. So the way we get the blocks identified is by seeing what is the feeling and emotion that comes after the things that you feel are quote unquote blocks. What do I mean by that? Me, when I would spend money, I felt feelings of low vibration, lack, not having enough, and a long list of other negative things that I just got tired of feeling. Those were associated with my blocks. So every time that I wanted to manifest money, I struggled because I always thought I never had enough. So that was a big block. I had guilt when I was spending. What is yours? Do you have guilt when spending? Do you always feel like you don't have enough? What is the big thing that's going through your mind when you're not getting what you want regarding manifesting money? And then once I identified what the block was, it was time to start releasing it. And so when you're releasing a block when it comes to financial abundance, it's very huge that you acknowledge it's there. When we're in denial, we can't do nothing. It's like somebody saying, hey, your loved one died, and they're like, I don't believe you. Denial is the first stage of grief, right? Well, if that person keeps saying that they don't accept that their person didn't die, that person may miss the funeral. That person may miss a huge part of that person, whatever that person played in their life, they will be missing a huge part of that. And so it's important to acknowledge it's there. Don't be in denial. Don't be over here like, I ain't got no problems. Okay, I manifest dollars every day. Like, this is not nothing hard. This is not difficult. Okay, then why are you watching me then? Why? Release by acknowledging first. Next, I don't tell people what to believe in on this channel. That's not what this channel is about. This channel is about manifesting and me sharing what helps me. For me, having a higher power of my own understanding has helped me dramatically. And it's things that I know myself I couldn't get done. Like, he was doing for me what I couldn't do for myself. So whatever your belief system is, Get a higher power of your own understanding. Not what Kimiana tells you to believe in. Not what the girl Sally Sue down the street tell you to believe in. What do you believe to be true? Do you believe in a God? Do you believe in a universe? Do you believe in anything that is outside of you that has something to do with your existence? If you have some acknowledgement towards a higher power, then you're in the right lane. To all the people who are like atheists and things like that as well, you still have a belief system too, whether you want to or not. That requires a belief system as well. So everything in life is really a belief system. You just have to see which part on the totem pole you're at. Okay. But for me, I will pray after I've acknowledged what it is that I am struggling with. So like, let's say, for example, I'm having the feeling of lack. I don't feel like I have enough. And I know that I need to get some things that my family needs, like today, not tomorrow, today. Well, the biggest thing I would do is I would say, you know what? I put this situation in your hands. I know that if it is meant for me to get enough money to be able to afford these things, I will get it. You could say things like that. Or you could say, if it's in your will, let money and success be a thing that's constantly overflowing in my life. If you are struggling with the idea of, oh my gosh, is this too expensive? Be like, please help me to make the right choice regarding this financial decision. Prayer does a lot for the mind and the body and the soul, because it's not that you're just submitting your request to the universe and the universe is delivering. It's the fact that you are actually believing in something other than just yourself. And because of that, you're not going to take all of the pain, the frustration, the how-tos. When I was trying to do everything on my own without a higher power, I struggled a lot because how was I supposed to figure out everything? How was I supposed to figure out how I was going to become a millionaire? How was I supposed to figure out how I was going to be a great YouTuber? How could I do that on my own? I couldn't. I wasn't pulling from any other sources. I was just pulling from myself. So what did I create? I created feelings of doubt, fear, anxiety, stress, anger. I just started being a person I didn't want to be anymore. And so I decided to incorporate with my manifesting prayer, because it helps and it makes me feel better to know that there's something that has my back, that I can't be drifted off the street that is not for me when I have somebody guiding my path, right? So find one of your understanding and let that be what fuels you. So if it's a universe, it's a universe, but let that be the breadcrumbs that fall off of your sandwich. Next is affirming. Now, affirming is just as powerful as releasing, right? In order for us to release, we need to learn to affirm. Life is all about what we speak and what we do, right? Words really move mountains. They do. And they mean a lot to us as a human race. They have an effect on the whole world we see right now. So with that being said, make sure with your conversation, because everything we talk, everything we say is a form of an affirmation. Make sure you are looking at, how do I communicate when it comes to money? How do I communicate when it comes to money? How do I affirm when it comes to money? And what could you affirm that will possibly help you release the blocks around money? So it is normal to have blocks. That's first and foremost. The reason I say that is because there's so many people that want to micromanage how they think and micromanage what thoughts come to mind and micromanage how they feel. You are human. You'll have moments where you stress. You'll have moments where you'll want more money. You'll have moments where you will want to all the problems be gone, all the debt be gone. I'm a millionaire. You will want these things, and that is phenomenal, and that is great to want these things, right? But that doesn't mean that you should beat yourself up. It is normal to have blocks. It is normal to have these occur more than once. It's okay. Just because you had manifesting money down last month and don't got it this month, don't mean that you lost your juice. It just means that you just need to stop beating yourself up about the juice you have. I'm sorry it's not red beer and it's blue lemonade, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Keep staying consistent despite the controversial thoughts. I had to learn to stay consistent so I would not jeopardize my own manifesting. What does that mean? We're gonna be human. We're gonna think thoughts, and some of those thoughts are gonna be controversial. They're gonna be the exact opposite of what you are wanting to manifest or what you are affirming. But just because of that does not mean that those rights are correct. We have minds that think about all kind of different things. I could think of an elephant flying from the sky. We wouldn't want that to actually happen, but I could think about it and it'd be like really scary, right? So that might be considered a quote unquote controversial thought to my highest good, but I think it and I let it go because that's crazy and obnoxious to think of an elephant flying from the sky. right? Same concept. We could do the same exact thing when we're manifesting. If you have a controversial thought, oh, of course I can't manifest money. Money is difficult to manifest. Why would I be able to? You say, no, money is actually extremely easier for me to manifest. I do nothing and manifest money in my sleep. Like, money just loves me. It's attracted to me. It's drawn to me. It feels magnetized by me. I mean, money just loves me. Me and money get along real well. Me and money, we just want to make these little nice little huts and hug each other and be in a nice little cozy ass cabin together. That sounds nice, doesn't it? I know, yeah. And so it is done. I love that because that in itself is an affirmation. It's you crisping up that affirmation at the end and saying, I ain't got time for overthinking. I ain't got time for over here doubting. I ain't got time for fears and all these other different thoughts. And so it is done. When I started saying that at the end of my affirmations, it changed the whole game for me. Because I was like, oh, okay. That's done, baby. It's done. We ain't revisiting that crap. Okay. And if you revisit it, that's fine. You're human. Remember, we talked about that. It's normal to have blocks. Talked about that. So don't you be rolling back in the roller coaster because you ain't listening. Listen, Linda, listen. Okay. So it is done. It's very good when it comes to your affirming because it's like cleaning that up. It's like when you sweep, right? It's cool to sweep. That's fun. That's nice. You ain't got all these specks all over the place, right? But if you don't got a dustpan, where you gonna put it? It's just gonna get all over the floor again because there ain't no dustpan, right? Okay, so you get the dustpan, what happens? Oh, poof, be gone. It's gone. Just like that, it's gone. Ain't there no more. And so it is done. That is exactly what that does for you. It's the dustpan. And your affirmations are the broom. What's for you will be. Remember that. I can't tell you guys how many times, and I learned this quite early in life, probably because of relationships and boys will do it. I had to start realizing that no matter how much I loved people, that I can't make nobody do anything, right? And so what's for me will be for me. I don't have to chase it. I don't have to fight it. It's going to be as so. Let that sink in. So what's for you will be. Don't anything in life that creates a lot of friction and a lot of problems and especially a lot of confusion, there's a 99.9% chance it's not for you. If it is, it may be for you, may not be right now, but it may be for you in another season and another time frame. And so that's why it is vital. It's important that we keep that in mind when we are releasing these blocks, is that it is okay if things pick back up where we didn't want them to. And it's okay if blocks show up more than we would like it to. We're just not going to accept those thoughts as so. We're just going to remember that what is for us will be for us. We won't have to chase it. We won't have to doubt it. We won't have to have fear. We won't have to, none of that will exist because we will have this feeling deep down inside of us that everything is good. All right. This is the gold nuggets. Remember, I tell you guys always to stay at the end of the video. This is why I say that. Because here we go. The gold nuggets. It's time. Get the comment section ready, y'all. I think I'm going to start doing a giveaway for you guys. Because if you guys really like my videos, let me know in the comments. Because I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. And I think this would be something. If you guys, you'll see. I'll show you guys in another video. But let's do the affirmations I suggest. What you're going to do is comment the 2 of your favorite affirmations that I list in this list. Okay. So let me clear up my throat. I release any and all blocks around manifesting wealth. I release any and all blocks around manifesting wealth. That's good. So I like that affirmation because it is releasing. You're saying to the universe, to your God, or your own understanding, your higher power, your own understanding, I release this. Like, this isn't, I'm not accepting this anymore. I release this block around manifesting wealth. I don't have that anymore. That doesn't exist in this reality. Poop, boop, bye, adios. I release and let go of thoughts, feelings, and actions of lack. A lot of people's unhappiness around finances is all based in lack. So you should do things that will keep you in abundance. Listen to podcasts that actually go over the mindset of lack, that go over the mindset of abundance, and really dig deep into what type of mindset will be quote unquote a winning mindset, one that won't hinder you but help you, one that will have you grow and not be stagnant. That is the key. So I release and let go of thoughts, feelings, and actions of lack. You letting it all go. You letting it all go. I let go of all thoughts and feelings that don't serve me. Let it go. Like the feelings, the emotions, all of that. Stop getting comfortable with what's uncomfortable. Get rid of that. Boo, 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 boo. Bye. Gotta go. All right. Let go of all the thoughts and feelings that do not serve you. I accept and am receptive to all money coming to me. I like this one because I didn't realize that in my life, there was moments where I wasn't open. I thought I was open. I thought I was receptive. I thought I was in a mood or a mindset or had a way of thinking that would be beneficial to my 3D reality. But guys, I'm gonna be open with y'all. I wasn't open and I wasn't ready and I wasn't receptive. But when I started saying I am open and ready to receive, the universe started blessing me back to back to back. And I said, you know what? This works. This works. I accept and am receptive to all money coming to me. I accept and I am receptive to all money coming to me. I am open and ready to receive. I am open and ready to receive. I am receptive to all amounts of money. I am receptive to all amounts of money. So you have the affirmations I just gave you that are about releasing the blocks. And you have the affirmations I just gave you about accepting and opening the doors for the wealth and prosperity to come in. Make sure you comment your 2 of your favorite affirmations that I just listed. So if you need to rewind this, that's fine. And for more on manifesting money, check out the Transform Your Financial Future video, The Power of Affirming and Manifesting Money. You will love that video. Check it out. Links in the description. There is a challenge with this video. So if you want to participate in that challenge, the video that started the challenge will be in the link description below for that video. All right. I am so excited to show you guys that the Manifest Everything Journal is still in stock and there are a few more available. So if you want to grab one for yourself, check it out at simplicitysim.com. I do offer mentorship when it comes to manifesting. So if you need any help or guidance with manifesting, check out simplicitysim.com and you can book a session with me. Sending you guys so much love and so much light. And as I always tell you guys, go get your moolah and go get your boo. Bye.